All right, mate. Can you let us know when you load the boat on Dodo? Yep. Well, I already bought a little bit. You know, I started fairly small, but I did start accumulating. I will be looking to buy more. Um, I was tempted to buy more, you know, at these lows because obviously my first buy was for two things. Now I was buying and I said to myself, well, if the trade doesn't really work out, well, actually I was buying anyway. I did buy anyway for the long term, but there was the possibility that if we bunched too hard too soon, that I would have to sell because I thought price was going to come back down anyway. So that was my thought process. Was starting it, but the thought process was that I would want to accumulate for the long term if if it does drop or fail or whatever. So this failed. This was a 4-hour apex, and a lot of coins broke out. I think that was where I bought. Yeah, yeah. A lot of coins did break out pretty hard from here, and this was a failure. And obviously we rolled over now. The buy was actually terrible because I bought it for the breakout, and I'm in here around 6, and it was actually it was really 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 bad. But I thought it was going to run, and it just didn't run, and it dropped pretty quick afterwards. And then I was like, well, okay, it looks like I'm going to hold this and accumulate it because it was already down 93%, I think, at the time. Now, if I take this from here, now this may be real. So I broke this down now to a 30-minute candle, and I don't count these wicks, right? See these wicks? I don't count them. I take it from here, but I just want to test both of these. You can see in the broad scheme of things, you know, this is 95.23%, and this is like 90. We'll call it 95% as well. I'm not sure. Maybe I could take this down slightly more, but you know, there's not much in it anyway. So you can see here it was down 95% roughly. So if this does get down to probably 96%, I will probably add more. If it gets down to 97%, I will probably add more. At this point, there's no clear indication that the bottom is in. Also, the 2-week, you know, it looks like it could go lower. There's no real sign of a bottom just yet. So if I look at the monthly, you know, there's no real reason to think that this is, you know, definitely a bottom. So I am going to wait a little bit and just try and play safe. You know, if this goes down to 98%, it can still drop quite a bit. Like you would have to think worst case scenario, this drops 98%. From there, that is, you know, a 60% drop. But if we get down into, you know, this region right here between 98% and 97%, and you know, anywhere down there, like, I mean, that is real load the boat territory. So for now, I'm just having a little bit of patience.